So Cole, you mentioned Pikes Peak next year, and that was one of the questions that I wanted to ask you. There's been kind of some discussion swirling about that there might actually be a Subaru that you're working on, and I've heard rumor for Pikes Peak next year. And I wonder if you can talk at all about that.
Yeah, openly. It's
Okay.
friend of mine, John McInnes. He ran Pikes Peak the past couple of years in a white Sierra RX-3. Essentially getting ready for this. You know, he got into cars and he had a Subaru stage rally car. It was a 4-door GC, and he's an Australian guy. He was doing rally in Australia. Had a good time with it. And then he started doing track day stuff in a Corvette and a Radical, and then he moved to the States. And a couple of years ago, he had the opportunity to buy one of the Prodrive WRC chassis. It was a show and display car. It was never competed with, but it was factory Prodrive built. So he scooped that thing up, and gave me the biggest Subaru boner, man. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
It is the car. There's my favorite Subaru in the world. So
Yep.
it was just a dream come true. I'll never forget the moment I was sitting in Australia. It was too good to be true. I was sitting in Australia, drinking some beers down by the beach in Sydney, and I get a text of this car that showed up at the shop. Like, it was real at that moment. The car had actually showed up. And John's got Pikes Peak dreams. He wants to go there and run that car and kind of fulfill that vision. And so the idea is that we take this great chassis, the super historic, factory Prodrive built, and we take all the good modern Subaru goods that have been developed over the past 20 years and put that stuff in it. So it has all the latest and greatest sedan drivetrain, similar to what you see in the Vermont sports cars. The EJ engine stuff has come so far. So it's got a lot of good bits on that engine as well, but we're going to keep all the authentic original body stickers. It's going to play the part, but just have all the modern goods that these cars have available today.
Oh, man. Now,
So rocket anti-lag or what?
Yes, sir. The rally car, it's got to have anti-lag and a handbrake, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so John's a stud. He's doing the build right, and he wants to drive it. It's not going to be just parked, sat in a garage or collection. He's racing Pikes Peak with it. He wants to do Gymkhana style driving, slide around, and rip the handbrake and bang the sequential. So he's got the right idea. I don't think any of my clients that come in here are show car guys. I don't stand for it. We drive our
that's
stuff.
good.
So he's excited to thrash the thing and take a run up Pikes Peak with it.
That's awesome.
Did you get your hands on a actual Prodrive rocket, or you were
Oh, I wish,
based
man.
anti-lag?
Yeah, so I said rocket to John, and he was like, "Oh no, mate, I don't know. I don't want rockets." So
Yeah.
we're doing just like the Turbo Smart anti-lag valves and try that stuff out. But it's a pretty conservative. We're not going for crazy power. We're not going to try to go sub 10 or anything like that. It's a nostalgia car. It's taking the best body of the Subaru, in my opinion, and putting the best current drivetrain in it. So it's kind of a dream build, but we don't have crazy aspirations for trying to make it the fastest car or time attack car or anything like that. He'll probably never wheel to wheel it, but he'll do some hill climbs and do some Gymkhana style sliding around and driving. But we're not trying to ruin the car or make 1,000 horsepower or anything like that.
Well, the brilliant part of that is it's going to keep the car versatile. So, I mean, if you're not doing any kind of crazy aero package, it can go right back to being a rally car if you wanted to, do hill climbs, pretty much do anything.
Yeah, that's the plan. He's going to keep it out of the gravel. He's got a Sierra for that. But,
Sure.
we can expect to see him at a few other tarmac hill climbs, I'm sure.
Yeah, SCCA is starting to kick off. They're trying to grow a tarmac hill climb series that's they did one in Kentucky this year, kind of teeing off the whole time trials thing. So it'd be pretty interesting to see if they can really put that stuff together. I think it'd be awesome to take some of these fun time attack cars to do some of these nice pavement hill climbs.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope it takes off.
That'd be awesome.